One lie. One coup, and that all it took to take down a country. Most people don't know this. But in 1953, the United States quietly took down a democracy. Not with bombs, not with soldiers, but with money, fake protests, and media lies. The target was Iran. The reason was oil. And this wasn't just any mission. It was the CIA's first coup. They called it Operation Ajax. Iran's Prime Minister, Mohammad Mossadegh, wasn't a dictator. He was elected. He lived simply. He worked tirelessly. And he was deeply loved by the people. But he made one bold move. He nationalized Iran's oil industry, ending decades of British control. For years, the Anglo-Iranian Oil Company, now known as BP, pumped Iranian oil and sent the profits abroad. Iran saw barely anything. Mossadegh said, "Enough! The oil belonged to Iranians, not to foreign companies." And with that, he triggered the wrath of an empire. Britain was furious. They blocked Iran's ports, froze their assets, and when pressure failed, they turned to the United States for help. At first, President Truman refused. He wouldn't interfere with another country's democracy. But things changed in 1953 when Dwight Eisenhower entered the White House. The Cold War was in full swing. The world was on edge. Britain came back with a new argument. They didn't mention oil. They mentioned communism. They claimed Mossadegh was opening the door to the Soviets. It was a lie. Mossadegh opposed both British influence and Soviet control. But in the paranoia of Cold War Washington, that lie was enough. The CIA approved a plan: remove Mossadegh, return the Shah, and reopen the oil fields. Leading the mission on the ground was Kermit Roosevelt Jr., grandson of Theodore Roosevelt. He didn't bring tanks, he brought cash, bribes, lies, and a plan to break a government from within. They paid newspapers to print false stories. They spread rumors that Mossadegh was against Islam, against the monarchy, and loyal to Moscow. They hired thugs to stage protests. They turned clerics against him. They flooded the streets with chaos. Confusion took over Tehran. The papers contradicted each other. The violence spread. It looked like the country was falling apart, but it was all orchestrated. At first, the coup failed. The Shah panicked and fled the country.